Why, hello, hello, hello. Greetings and salutations, one and all. Long time no speak. With the big day just around the corner, I just wanted to pop in, say hello, touch base. Hope you all are having a great old time getting ready for the jolly old big guy's visit. Dear Santa, yes, define good. Merry Christmas. Alright, so I'm sure you've all been super busy trying to get ready, shopping, wrapping, crossing things off your list, you know, the whole shebang. Well, likewise, in my neck of the woods as well. Just got in, and I'm starving. I was just about to make a quick dinner, and I thought, hey, why not share it with the rest of you, in case you might be interested in this quick meal idea too. So without further ado, let's begin, shall we? This meal is composed of whatever leftovers I have in my fridge that should be eaten before more leftovers get stockpiled in there. It's like a quick stir fry made with a few vegetables. I've been eating so many sweets lately. My jeans were a little bit extra tight today, I won't lie. My body is crying out for some nutritious and delicious sustenance. Here we have some chopped up celery. Don't know if you can tell, but this is diced barbecued chicken. I have a little bit left, and I figured, well, it's not a meal on its own, but if I combine it with a few other ingredients, I'm sure it'll make something really good. Next up, some washed and chopped spinach. Can't go wrong with spinach. And then here I have a little plate filled with sliced mushroom, a bit of jalapeno for some kick, tomato diced, some onion, a bit of garlic, and I think that's about it. Yep. And right in the middle, don't know if you can see it, here we go. Right in the middle is the cutest little button mushroom I've ever seen. I feel kind of bad having to eat it, but it's better if I eat it than throw it away, right? Okay, so there we have it. Quick meal that will be made from leftovers. And for those of you who fancy wraps, well, here we go. That will be what everything ends up in. I'm going to wrap it up and then chow it down. Aw, yeah, I can't wait. Next up is the cooking phase. For the cooking phase, here I have my skillet. It's preheating. I'm just going to warm it up a little bit more. Temperature is on medium-high at about, well, smack dab on 7. And tonight's feature is going to be cooked up with some avocado oil. And I know there's controversy about avocados. I feel pretty bad, actually, having learned all about the poor farming practices that this new health craze has brought on. And personally, I'm weaning myself off avocado for a little bit just because, well, first of all, they're not always great. The ones I've bought recently have been really like dark brown to black inside and not at all delicious. So maybe the season's not quite right, I don't know. And for a splash of flavoring. Going to add some organic Kikkoman soy sauce. And of course, a bit of Himalayan pink rock salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. And some glare. Here we go. Maybe this is a good shot. Okay, so now that we have the ingredients all down and everything has been washed and chopped and it's ready, let's get this thing all cooked up. Alright. Well, as luck would have it, while I was preparing things, the pan overheated, and as a quick fix, what I did was carefully pour some cold water into it so that it could chill out, much like I'm chilling out while listening to some awesome space ambient music. As soon as the water evaporates, I'm going to add the oil and then quickly toss in the first set of ingredients. There we go. So you basically just want a light coating. And I guess I could cook this without oil, but I wanted the extra little bit of flavor. In some Oriental dishes, like Japanese cooking, instead of oil, water is used, and I'm still practicing my skills with that. Haven't quite mastered them. When I get a little bit better, I'll show you how I do it. Alrighty, so next up, we'd like to add the first set of vegetables before the oil starts smoking. Again, when oil starts smoking, that means the quality is compromised and you don't really want to be ingesting it. And go with the mushrooms. And into the circle, I'm going to add the onion and garlic, and if a few bits of tomato want to join them, well, who am I to argue? Give this a quick stir. And because I don't want to lose the actual consistency of what I'm cooking, I don't really want to create a pan of mush. I'm going to add everything, stir it quickly, and get everything cooked up quick, fast, in a jiffy. Some salt and black pepper to get everything sweating, so all of the flavors can come out and play with each other. This way. Another quick stir. And we get some juice forming, which is great. I mean, I don't want a dry dinner. And because everything is beginning to soften up, I'm going to add the diced chicken at this stage. And it may not look the prettiest right now, but give it a few, and we shall see. Because I'm using barbecued chicken, now this, boys and girls, is barbecued chicken that was purchased from the deli at my local grocery store, and I always pick one up, well, not always, but I tend to pick one up when there's an organic one on the rack, trying to keep with, you know, clean eating. Let food be thy medicine. That's my credo, or at least one of them, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay, so here we have okay, so there we have it. The chicken with vegetables. It's all cooking together. The last bit is some spinach, and look at how pretty this will look. Oh, right, what I was meaning to say is because the chicken is already barbecued and it has that flavor rotisserie into it, infused into it, there's no need to add more seasoning. So a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, there's the garlic, fresh garlic that's been diced. That's really all you need. Last week was super busy. Sorry, as part of my habit, I clean my spoons off by banging them against the side of the pan. Makes it feel official, you know? Last week was super busy getting ready for work parties and whatnot, work events. This week, more of the focus is on getting presents wrapped and cards all written up and so on and so forth, and making some quick meals to keep the energy going along the way. So here we go. As you can see, the chicken and spinach vegetable casserole, or I don't know what to call this, but it's a cook-up. Definitely a cook-up. It's all melding together with the steam that's being created, and while that's working its magic on this side, I'm going to quickly pop 2 small wraps into my toaster, and I'll show you how I do this. The way I toast them, they come out like kind of soft taco shells. So let's turn around and I'll show you that side of things. And with these 2, I'm going to fold. So you see, fold, looks pretty much like a taco, and pop it into the toaster. Fold, pop it into the toaster. I tend to toast mine on very low heat. Yes, I do. I'm not telling fibs. How dare you, kitty? Anywho, toast it on pretty low heat. You don't want them too crispy because that ruins the effect. So I recommend start low, and then increase the amount of toast time based on your preference. Once it's toasted, I'm going to just quickly fill them with some of the delicious filling that's beginning to emit a most tempting fragrance. Again, smell-o-vision would work wonders here. Trust me, I'm not tricking you. Alrighty, so it should toast up shortly. I'm going to get my plate, and I'll meet you back in a sec. Also going to toss in some Parmesan cheese just for extra texture. I also like the flavor, I won't lie. As you can see, they've toasted up and they now have the form of tacos. While they're still warm, so the cheese will melt. Pop them in. And we're pretty much ready to plate. I'll do like so, and oops, like so. Now we'll go back to the other side. This is what it looks like with the lid on. Nothing's burnt. Et voila. You see, is what it looks like with the lid off. We'll let some of that steam just escape for a bit. I wash my hands consistently. I do take my tripod outside at times, and I do have to remember wash my hands after I touch the tripod so that I'm not cross-contaminating and introducing foreign bodies into my dinner. So, now that some of the steam has escaped, we will add some of it to my wrap. Choose some here. Oops, make it look kind of pretty. Yes, now we have leftovers for later on, tomorrow. And there's no fuss about that. Put the lid back on, say bye-bye. And here, I shall show you le pièce de résistance, which is the wrap that's just about ready to be folded. It's not really a wrap, it's traditional. It's more like a taco. But you get the gist, right? So there we go. Quick and easy. Delicious, nutritious, can't go wrong, and it's a good meal to have, especially when you've been eating a lot of sweets because of the season, and so on. Alrighty, thank you again for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you found this useful, and if you do end up making it, or a version of this, please share what you do so that we can learn as well. Each one to teach one, right? Alrighty. Well, I'm pretty sure I will post one more video before the holiday, or before Christmas Day actually. But till then, I wish you happy holidays. Peace out, and I'll catch you in a little bit. Alright guys, time to chow down. Oh, I'm so hungry. Take care till next time.